our breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's...
Progress is made on the ball. Where to next? And it's Modric. Well, they can break here. He has done... Two ahead, late in the day.
Decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway. And the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
It's Aguero!
He could have killed it off.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Aguero, looking to shoot! Can he? The shot's on! Yes! And they are cruising away. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
The final 5 minutes. Jordi Alba. El-Shaarawy. Talisca. Gets a good foot in there.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
And he's going long. And that's it. Liverpool had no answer. Second best in every department and correspondingly well beaten. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Liverpool simply forgot to turn up with an attack, Peter, and that lack of cutting edge could possibly turn into something more serious for them.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The famous Kop is in good voice as always. It is one of the most recognisable monuments of the English game. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Cristiano Ronaldo usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt. And struck one, and he looks hungry. Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Liverpool trail at this early stage, or will they respond? Arsenal do seem to have a particular identity, Jim. How do you assess it?
They do prefer an element of caution, Peter, and get behind the ball in numbers, but those numbers have licence to be carefree.
Come on! Van Dijk positions himself well and cuts it out. Koulibaly tries to get it forward quickly, and it's from Mario. Pogba spreads it towards the left, played back in. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Cavani cut out in the nick of time. And he comes up trumps again. Question, that's a foul.
Before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And it's Cavani. Whistle goes, he's been given offside.
He may have been caught offside, but, well, Peter, from experience, defenders, I can tell you, hate those runs in behind.
Some clever work on the flank.
Yeah, they seem to be encouraging both fullbacks to ease inside, so we'll keep an eye on that to see if it all works out.
Son Heung-min looking to break out here. Plays it out to the flank. Campbell gets it into the middle, and he's cut it out.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices. Deal with...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge, and he'll rise to it.
Ronaldo with the short one. Manolas. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? No, no way through there. Cavani. Is it in? What about it? 2 up now, and they are cruising. Cavani at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
So that's 2 now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Gone back to the keeper. Manolas. Koulibaly. Pogba. Conte. It's a loose ball. Cavani unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Plays it through. Campbell. Pogba goes looking. Oh, good interception. Now it's Cavani. And it's Messi. He's picked him out. Cavani! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Through to the goalkeeper.
Arsenal have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo has got himself a free kick. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. He'll fancy himself from here. Messi! Brilliant stop from Karius! Oh, what a save! He had a long way to go.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Romario. Out to the left it goes. Back into the middle. He's got away. Romario. The shot's on! Really well taken goal. And right on half-time, that is telling.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Time for it. And the first half is done. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just 1 separating them.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
The second half gets underway.
Liverpool need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Gets it back. Oh, Red, they've been good at that. He's got through. He's had a look. He's gone for it. Oh, taken with style. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Over to the left. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Flings in across. Can he score? Aimed long and direct. And it's Neymar. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Forward it goes. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. He's got out of play. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely measured pass. Well played, he saw that coming.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
It's Neymar! Saved only by poor finishing.
Arsenal are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Son Heung-min. With a delicate ball. Shot at goal! He scores! Jim, your thoughts?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
He's left his man. Son Heung-min.
That's good stuff. This is better.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Cristiano Ronaldo! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Arsenal make their final change. And it's Campbell. Tries to stroke it through. Here it comes.
Liverpool are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Lobs it in gently. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Down by a lack of accuracy. Cavani. He's through now, is he? It's Cavani! Should have put that one away.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Peter, they have to fight the...
Aubameyang is on his own.
Arsenal are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Koulibaly gets into the right position to intercept.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Van Dijk does well there, alert. Van Dijk. Let's put a stop to that. Cuts it out. He goes long. Looking to shoot. No mistake. And surely now, the result beyond doubt. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Cavani is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for...
Aubameyang! And it's there! And surely that... And that will be the final act. Liverpool thoroughly outclassed here. They came up against opponents who were better in all areas. No argument. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Liverpool really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never went off.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. And already we're underway here.
I don't think I've seen a player as complete as the Czech cannon.
Ah, Nedved.
Yeah, the cannon gives us a little indication of the power he can produce from either foot, but he sets about his job like a Tasmanian devil.
Looking to shoot! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. The Besiktas do seem to have a particular identity, Jim. How do you assess it?
Yeah, the counter-attack is their preferred approach, Peter, and once triggered, they'll go in as many numbers as they can muster.
Now it's Aubameyang.
Aubameyang really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Griezmann, and he's onside.
There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I have noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper.
Yeah, and I just think it keeps the opposition off guard with so much switching of position. Keeping shape is much harder.
Besiktas disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, good interception. Canales needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Decent progress down the left. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's come loose. Striding forward, facing goal. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Forward it goes. And the counter is on. Fine defending there. Cristiano Ronaldo gets the chance to cross. It's De Bruyne. Nedved, who's made his mark on this game. Well, they could break here. Nice little chip. Goes for goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Nedved pushes it out wide. Going through. Neymar plays it backwards, and they'll try. Has a hit! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
De Bruyne cannot be a happy chappy, and you can understand why. The run was stoic, and it should have been heroic.
Piqué very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full-contact contest. He's found his man. He's had a look. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do, to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. He was just never going to miss.
Well, the keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrongly. He's gone to the other side.
Besiktas get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it.
Great leap! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Aubameyang, he's left his man, and he's there to cut it out. Aimed long and direct. Plays it out to the wing. It's got through to him. Done very well to intervene. Alexandro. Going through, shoots! We hit half-time. Here we go again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Now it's Griezmann. It's a loose ball. Piatti. That intervention was very necessary. De Bruyne. And he's made certain that won't get through. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's got away. Towering header! Good delivery, but no joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He's through the middle. Room for a shot. Timely intervention. Besiktas are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Chance to shoot. Aubameyang tries to get it forward quickly. Aubameyang is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Griezmann. Piqué does well to read it and intercepts. Keeper's got good distance on that. Canales. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's Neymar. And they've got it. He'll have it in! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Besiktas take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Well positioned to make that interception. Looks to thread it through. Looking for space out wide. Loose ball, who's going to get there?
Besiktas have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Going through. Nedved gets it back.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Piqué. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Shot a goal! assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Oh, it would have been fabulous had the timing matched the pass. Pity.
Help's available out wide. Up to meet it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Alexandro. De Bruyne. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Griezmann plays it out to the flank. He's through. Now it's Griezmann. A chance! It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. De Bruyne plays it forward. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. A searching ball out wide. Ronaldo looking to run onto it. Goalkeeper's ball. Casemiro cuts it out. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority. A cause of...
He's gone for it! He's scored!
Are really pouncing on any straight passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
And that is that. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, outwitted. They just couldn't find any way into the game, and they are comprehensively beaten. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?